All right, we're on Aquarius, so we're going to do Aquarius pop-up reading. All right, let's see what comes out real quick. Aquarius pop-up. I did Libra, and then we were looking at Saturn retrograde in Pisces. Okay, so now we're on Aquarius. Okay, woo! 3 popped out. Okay, now I had that conversation. Okay, in another reading. Okay, 3 popped out in another reading. Okay, all right, now there's one that's trying to hang over the edge. Oh my goodness, again. All right. And I stuck it way back there, and I don't know how that happened. It came out again, and that's been a message. It came up in Pisces too. So maybe that's part of the Saturn retrograde energy. Wanting to let go of stuff so that you could feel lighter. Okay. There's stuff flying all over the place. I'm going to have to go fish. Go fish. Aquarius, okay. Last call. Woo! All right, okay. Now there's a lot there. I'm gonna have to go get it, go fishing here. All right, okay. Okay, so let's see here. Here's one. Here's one. These. Oh, there's a bunch in there. Okay. Take them just like they fell here. Okay, there's one here. That group. Anything else? Oh, one way back here hiding. Okay. 10 of Wands. Oh, twice. You got the double. Okay. So something feels super heavy. Okay. Sometimes when you all right, let's see. Let's keep going though. Okay. All right. First, look at this. What do you see? Okay. All right, so for some of you, it could be like needing to eat orange things. I'm getting, okay, orange things with orange color. Okay. Use your own judgment and see what your own energy says. Okay. Now I'm getting that. Okay, and I'm getting carrots. Okay, so, and I got carrot top. That's an entertainer. Comedy entertainer, right? Okay, so carrot top. Okay. So that could be, oh, we're in Aquarius. Okay. So he traveled. I don't know, I'm picking up 2 places. I'm picking up New Jersey and I'm picking up Las Vegas. Okay. So, like Adele, right? She did a show there. Okay. All right, so that could be that. Okay. Now you might get something else. I'll leave it here to look at. Okay, so something feels super heavy. But whatever your labor is, the labor of love, your wish fulfillment is coming in. That's what I want to say. Whatever your labor has been. Oh, I see what it is. Okay. All right, it goes like this. Okay. So now for some of you, this is like the opposition energy, and there's mirroring going on for some of you. And for some of you, this is like the chariot energy. Okay. All right. Now, so it's like, if we're talking about the yin and the yang, or that could be some of the Pisces energy coming in here. Okay, the Saturn retrograde. Okay, so the yin and the yang, and the opposition. What's interesting is both sides are struggling, but it's coming to an end of a cycle here. All right, now before I go into all these, I want to pick up, hold on one second. All right. So let's get a prayer for the struggle. What is that? Woo! Okay. So on one side, I'm getting that there's a lack of creativity on one side. So that's the burden on one side. The other side is for others, it's like the burden of entanglement with the soulmate energy from past life. The other one I'm getting is having to go to all these different cups. Okay. And that's the, so I picked up, what was that the other day? That's what I'm getting here a little bit. Okay. Moving around. Okay. All right. So when I was younger, I used to go to all these different places more, right? Now, I'm quite content just where I am. Okay, but now if we're talking about business, since we were doing career today, and that might be coming up here, is that then if you're talking about some of these career things, it's like giving to yourself through self-care every day. Like pencil that in like it was a job. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so now let's read this. Your mind is one with God's infinite mind. Therefore, you have complete access to unlimited ideas, guaranteed to bring blessings. All you need to do is take divinely guided action to allow these ideas to come into fruition. So some of you this movement is where you're going to get these new ideas. Okay. So it's part of the journey. That's what I want to say. So hang in there. Okay. Now, let's see. Let's go here. 7 of Wands. Okay, so see, now this one, it's like, this 7 of Wands is usually my resistance card, but that's not what I'm getting here today. What I'm getting here is needing to persevere and continue. Like everyone has their will here. It's like all these battle of the wills, their magic. And it's like, there's a familiar here too. So I feel like you've got someone working with you. Okay. Now, it's like trying to move your magic. That's what I'm getting. And needing to persevere through it all. All right. Now, see, that's what I was talking about. This card is the Hierophant. Okay. Now, here it's looking like take time to stabilize and balance your energy and self-care. Okay. So whatever you're revealing, look at this diamond wallpaper. So it's like diamond in the rough maybe. Okay. And having to work through some of those sharp angles. Okay. Now, the Hierophant, that card can represent your partner, government jobs, religion. Okay. So I feel like whoever is trying to battle it out with you, I feel like give energy to what you're creating, and I feel like that will become the dominant energy. All right, now here, if it's a lover or a husband or a wife, I feel like there's like wanting to be here, but having to be here kind of energy. Okay, so let's see what we can do about that. Now, in the other reading I did today, it was like stay connected, send little text messages, and have ways by means to connect now. All kinds of ways, right? Not like the old days. Okay, now, so declutter the mind, right? Because we're talking about air energy. You'll feel better and more focused if you take time to clear away clutter from your living and workspace. Okay, so this is saying workspace and living, so wands, right, in the physical. Okay, and have movement towards that. Donate what you can to help others who may need your items. Be sure to keep your schedule uncluttered as well. Okay, so let's say you don't have a lot of money to give, these elaborate gifts. That's okay. Give a piece of gum or a mint. That keeps the flow going. Okay, whatever, and it could be bigger than that, but I'm just using that as an example, and that can keep the flow going. It's like if you're always just receiving, you got to give something back in exchange, even if it's like a thank you note or a card or some gesture. Okay, since we got appreciation a lot in the Pisces reading, so I'm going to go ahead and put it here too, right? Okay, now let's see. Okay, no more complaining. Okay, so that came up in the Pisces reading. Complaints are affirmations of victimhood, which is never true spirituality. Take back your God-given power by affirming that you have an abundance of choices and freedom. Oh, practicing freedom every day, right? Okay. With your increased confidence and assertiveness, watch these positive affirmations blossom into reality. Okay, so making positive affirmations too and practicing that, right? Good luck. Good luck. All right. Okay, so let's get one more. Okay, here we go. That could be the double burden, financial fears. Okay, now that was coming on. You might go see the Pisces reading then. Okay, I did Pisces and Libra, but that was like holding on too tightly and because feeling like not enough. Face your financial fears. When you are honest with yourself about fears of success and failure, they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness. That's why all these lanterns have been popping up. And you'll realize that you, in fact, have nothing to fear, and that every successful person has struggled with and released these self-doubts. All right. So enlist spirit, right? Ask spirit for help also. That's where it all starts. And then in the physical. All right, so that could be the money thing. Okay, and you'd be surprised that money will come out of all kinds of places that you wouldn't expect. Okay, but you've got to do movement. Okay. All right, so take a divinely guided chance. Okay. All positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories. As you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar, but no longer appropriate for you, you make room for new and meaningful opportunities. Right. Sometimes change isn't easy, right? Because you got to make a whole new set of friends or a whole new set of people you work with, and it's a process. Okay, so as the changes happen, okay, be easy on yourself, right? Okay. All right, so let's get these and see what it all says. Okay, so the power of 3, I feel like, is now this was coming up as Trinity somewhere, and I forgot to mention it. The Trinity, right? Okay. All right, so the power of 3. Okay, and let's see. The moon. We're in Pisces moon, so you could be extra sensitive and extra psychic. So use this time to build on the new. All right, now, Three of Swords. Okay, so that could be heartache. Okay, the pain that you've experienced in the past that's leading you to new places. Okay. All right, so Four of Cups. Yeah, sometimes it's a painful process because you have to let go of the past in order to move in the new, and it doesn't feel familiar. Okay, but what I feel like is if you're in opposition energy, they're doing this kind of the same thing you're doing. Okay. All right, so there are some I feel like there's some regrets on the opposite side. Okay. Okay, but here's three, and then here's the fourth cup for the loving cup. Okay, so, all right, and regrets of entanglement, Six of Swords, with this kind of shady, tricky energy for some of you. Regrets around that and trying to move away from that energy. Okay, now for some of you, this Seven of Swords represents, again, needing to take care of yourself as you're traveling around. Okay, and also taking time to clear out those thoughts as you're traveling of some of the uncomfortable entanglements of the past and put your mind into what you're creating and what you're moving in this physical reality. Okay, so if you can't go on vacation, right? Okay, ooh, that's what I'm going to do. I bought a tree hammock and I never even put it up. So that's one thing I would like to do. Put my tree hammock out there and sit with a book, even if I fall asleep after one line, and hang outside. But it may be too hot to do that now, but we're getting a storm today, so maybe after that. Okay. All right, so, okay. So now, if you have access to a pool, right, you could have fun just by buying one of these blow-up things and throwing it in the pool and just chilling out on it. Okay. So you don't have to go to some faraway land. Okay. All right, so even like a local hotel, right, that might have a pool, if you don't have a pool, okay, and you could go there for a day and have fun. Okay, something like that's coming up. Okay, now you can bring that vacation mind to yourself as you're moving about. And that's something you can do and have control over, right? Even if you can't control the outside world, you can manage your emotions, because you're the one behind the driver's seat of that emotions. Okay, so you can always bring this in any moment in time. Okay, now here is Justice. Okay, for some of you, this is the opposition energy. Okay, and they're going within too and taking a look at what they've done also in this entanglement that caused pain to other people, okay, or you. All right, now, yeah, it's like this cat's black and white, but things aren't so black and white, right? Okay, there's like this it's like if you pay attention and get in that kind of easy vacation mind, right? Then it's like someone's going to hand you the key of wisdom. That it's like that key that you need to unlock the next thing. Okay. Now, for some of you, this could represent like a game, a simulation, a sim family, right? They've been doing this for generations and generations. Okay. And you wish they would just stop. Okay. Okay. Now, this success is, if it's some sort of court case thing, I feel like there's going to be victory for you. Here's the Four of Wands. there's going to be celebratory energy. Okay. And you're succeeding and winning at something, I'm getting, for somebody. Now, this also is a birthday party for someone. Okay, I'm getting that. Okay, so even just celebrating someone's birthday can also help you practice that kind of easy energy. And there's a lot of cats here. Okay, so you could be connecting with a Leo. That could be your polar opposite energy. Okay, so Leo has Venus and Mars, right? Where's that Cancer? Getting like Cancer and Leo. So you guys might be connecting with another Aquarius, another Leo, Libra. Okay, fire signs. Okay, air signs. Okay. Woo! Okay, so that could be the burden, right? If you feel a pull in a certain direction, and you know, this was coming up in another reading. It's like, you know, someone's not good for you, or a certain company to work with is not good for you, but you go back because it's familiar. Okay, so they're asking you, if that's the case, then you know where you need to go in the direction that feels good. Okay, otherwise, I feel like this soulmate connection can keep you in repeating cycles, which you don't want, because I feel like that's the painful place. Now, for some of you, this is going next level with the soulmate from the past and moving into this celebratory energy. Okay, so there's that. Okay, but take a look at this. If they affected your pentacles, this connection, then you might consider going in a new direction. Okay, I want to see that real quick. Let's get a fairy card on that, since they're in the woods. The Lovers and the Four of Wands. Now, for some of you, this is renewing your vows. Being apart from someone for a while, having to travel or whatever, but then when it comes together, it's so delicious and wonderful, right? Okay, so let's get a romance card on that. Okay, and also, if you're harnessing some of that Pisces energy, it might be going back with old friends or old connections. Okay, so follow your signs and clues. The universe is talking to you. And a gift from someone special. And this was in Pisces energy, giving a gift to yourself, memento. All right. Or like if you travel places, get some sort of souvenir or something, or a memento of something, so that when you look at it, you remember it. Now, my dad, he was in the military, and when he would travel to these faraway lands, he would bring me a doll from each place. Okay, so also I'm getting, so show your authentic self, something deeper. Okay, with that Pisces energy. Okay, now let's see. Now this is changing, so whatever that difficult energy was, there is a change. And then this is Hallows Calling, so that's that they're going through a transformation too. Okay, so now for some of you, when that happens, there could be happier times again, but it's like there's a process unfolding here. Okay, in the protector energy. And what I want to say is, yeah, this was coming up in the another reading. Okay, so it was today. Okay, so the other thing was it was in the Libra reading, and it's like, see how you were raised. And if you had like overprotective parents, but I feel like this is your person you're entangled with. Okay, but still, since it's here, let's take a look at it. If you have parents that were overprotective, right? And ask yourself if you are that too. Okay, because there could be some adjustment of energy there if you answered yes. Okay, so you might go see the Libra reading for some, if you answered yes. Okay. Anyway, all right, so see, here's a friendship, new friendships. For some of you, that's what is going to lead you in the new direction, and it's like it's going to color in, right? Okay. Now, contracts. Before you get into contracts with anybody, it's like, do you trust them? And if they have a record of a certain thing, then they may not be the one to sign contracts with. Okay, because this is pay attention to the details. Okay. Looks like there's a caterpillar bites in this leaves here. All right. Now, yeah, so when you feel inspired, move quickly. Don't let your intellect get to it too much when it comes to that creative energy. Okay. That's the next card. Okay, so for me, this is like Mothman energy. That has to do with like nuclear energy. So that could be a fear. Okay. Again, it's like past, right? So that's that Saturn retrograde. Let's read this one though, because like Bear Claw was coming up for me yesterday and the day before. So that's like needing courage and strength to continue, whether you stay or go into a new direction. Yeah, so for some of you, your own energy is more dependable, okay, than whoever that entanglement was with. Yeah. Okay, so let me read that. Do I have the book? Here it is. Okay. Let's read this one. That's the one I want to read. 2-2, the dawn. And sure as the sun will rise in the east, invocation. The fairy of the dawn invites us to be more hopeful. She is a fae who waits. Patience is her virtue. Like the hibernating mother bear who knows exactly how to be still, the night fairy of the dawn lies in wait for the sun over the horizon, alerting the night fairy kingdom of the first light. Being attentive, waiting to pounce, taking time, hibernating. Meditation. Sit with the mother bear totem as your eyes scan the horizon for the dawn to burst through. Feel patience grow within you as you meditate on your distinction between expectation versus anticipation. Allow your patience to grow as the sun rises over the horizon. Affirmation. I wait for the dawn with patience. I am full of radiant light. Along your fairy flight, practice patience just a little more each day and consider staying up until sunrise at least every once in a while. The dawn will come. Okay, so it's like the sun will rise no matter what, right? Just like in your life. Okay, the dawning of a new day. Okay, so I did that so you could get a screenshot if you need to and then enlarge it, right? Okay. And now this self-reliance card it was coming up as, for some of you, you know who you are. If you rely on your own energy too much, sometimes it's like ask for help when you need it, right? Okay. Let's read it though. Don't wait up. She slips behind a tree so quickly that she can hardly be seen by the naked eye, channeling the untraceable flight pattern of the whimsical butterfly and the ladybug.